Welcome to the overview of returns and exchanges. There are two types of returns in wireless standard: return with receipt or return without receipt. To access both of them, you would open your POS screen and click on the Returns button. Depending on the role and included permissions assigned to the current user, you can control if either of those two buttons can be seen on the POS screen. Return with receipt allows you to return all or selected items included on the original sales receipt, either by browsing the list of sales or using the search to find a specific receipt number. Once the original sale is highlighted, we can select the items to return and click OK to proceed. Finally, click on Apply Discounts or Checkout button and type the necessary amount to tender out the return. Sometimes you may need to use return without the receipt, especially when it is not possible to find the original sale or return with receipt is not allowed in certain situations. It is possible to configure the POS to allow returns that were not originally sold at the store. The system can either allow the ability to process returns, generate a warning, or completely restrict such returns. To process a return without receipt, click on the corresponding button on the POS screen, then scan or manually search for the product to be returned. If the product is serialized, the system will prompt to scan in the serial number of the device. Once all the products are added to the POS, tender out the return. With both types of returns, all of the return items will be placed into a bin, which is pre-configured to be used for customer returns. To set up or view the return, from the main menu, click on Manage, Stock, Bin Role Manager. To process a phone exchange, click on Returns and then the Phone Exchange button on the POS screen. Search for the customer account, double-click on the activation record located in the Activation History tab to open the activation screen. Click on the button next to the phone model field to open the Activation History window. Then click on the button next to the phone serial number field to scan or select the new serial number. Once the new device with the new serial number is selected, you can change the effective date using the As of Date drop-down menu, and finally clicking on Exchange Phone button to add the new item to the POS. The system will ask if you wish to add the old phone back to the inventory, and if so, will add the old and the new phone to the POS screen. Finally, tender out the transaction to complete the phone exchange. The old phone will be returned to the store's inventory bin dedicated for returns, and the new phone serial number will be recorded in the activation history of the customer's account. This concludes the overview of returns and exchanges in wireless standard. Thank you.